She ran up to their house crying for help, but later they found out that her intentions were completely different. Nobody answered the door because the homeowner was asleep at that time. And just seconds later, a car's headlights appeared in the background. But as soon as she saw them, instead of asking for help, she crouched behind a column like she didn't want to be seen. She could have been scared that it was whoever was chasing her, but at the very start of the video, she just walked up normally and only started running when she got into view of the doorbell camera. And she noticed after a few seconds that the car was a neighbor because his driveway lights turned on. But instead of trying to get their attention, she stayed hidden. And less than a month later, Texas law enforcement caught a woman who looked just like her. Two girls came up to her house in Arizona trying to bait her into opening the door, and her security camera recorded something terrifying.
Hi, how can I help you? Open the door, please. Sorry, can you open the door, please?
No, you guys need to find your house and stay there.
We don't have a home. Our parents are 6 feet under.
The homeowner hired a babysitter and went out to dinner with her husband when she received a security camera notification, and they watched this woman suspiciously hanging around their house. It looked like she was holding a baby, and the homeowner explained that they didn't know what this woman's intentions were until they saw what she did at the end. After the phone alert, they immediately left the restaurant, and on the way home, they watched this terrifying footage. What added up to the situation was this intense storm that occurred literally 30 seconds before this woman came up to their door, and she stared at the sky for around 10 minutes. The thing that looked like a baby in her hand must have been a doll because she dropped it. This woman came up to his door in Los Angeles because allegedly someone was following her, so he let her inside, which was a horrible mistake, and he experienced something absolutely terrifying. But fortunately, he recorded the entire situation with a hidden camera in his glasses.
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you, but there was a creepy guy who's been following me for the last 10 minutes. Can I start your place and take this now? Thank you.
After she came in, the man who was chasing her rang the doorbell, so the homeowner decided to confront him.
I was my wife had a little argument and I lost the sight of her.
Yeah?
Have you seen a young woman my age?
No, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just want to let you know that your car light is on.
This woman showed up at their door in Arizona acting concerned and saying their car light was left on, but something felt off, and when they looked closer, they saw someone lurking in the background. She posted this to warn others because after they left, the homeowner checked her car and the light was never on. She returned home late in the evening with her son, and after closing the door, a man could be seen approaching their house and trying to open the door, so she decided to confront him.
There's a guy outside. Look. Get out of here. God. Who is that? Get out of here.
After her intervention, he backed off, but kept staring at the windows in this creepy way. She woke up at 4 a.m. and a random woman walked up to her door and started looking through her windows. But what this woman did next was completely unexplainable. The lady who shared this video mentioned that she was home alone and half asleep because she just woke up due to security notification. So she thought for a moment it's her friend and wanted to open, but fortunately she didn't do it. And after a few minutes, this lady shook her head in this strange way and stared deeply into the camera.